Hi everybody, I'm JT. Welcome to another video from me here at Campervan Journey. And today's video is all about the Motorhome and Caravan Show. Yep, we're back at the NEC for another visit at the latest campervans and motorhomes. We're going to have a really good look around, see what exciting new models there are. And you never know, maybe we'll find the next van for us. So this is the Knaus, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Boxdrive, which is their equivalent of the Grand California. You may know if you've watched the channel for a while, we test drove a Grand California for a few days away and liked the principle of it, but there were a few little niggles with it that we didn't really get on with. There's a nice design in here, nice light wood. Transverse bed. Good sized bathroom. Liking the different finish to the wood trim compared to the white of the Grand California. One of our niggles was access to the rear. It looks like there might be a little step down here, access to the bed. Nice drawers. And then a similar design to the slide out bed that the Grand California had.
Quite like this one, but it wouldn't be the VW engine or anything like that. But
so that would come out and give you the extra two.
But there are other ones. Where are you guys based?
Based on the MAN chassis.
Oh, cool. But I'll give you my card and you'll go on our website. Yeah.
And the travelling seat actually looks pretty good. So this is the Boxdrive 600 XL. So price of this one as configured comes in at around about 91, which is a comparison to the Grand California is actually pretty similar, but feels a little bit more enclosed than the Grand California. Maybe the wood trim, maybe the finish of this, but do like it. So funnily enough, I was looking on the Knaus website a couple of days ago, and they only seem to have the 680 listed on the website, not the 600. Now we've been looking for a 600 van because we haven't got the space to park a 680. The 600 with the roof, again they're equivalent of the Grand California, based on the MAN chassis, is a good looking van. We've got the flare on the side to create the width, just like the Grand California for sleeping, so that comes out a couple of inches. Yeah, an interesting alternative if you were considering the Grand California. But it's still a tall van. Some interesting, I don't know if that's lights or reflectors at the top there. But yeah, looks good. This one behind is the 680. So there's no roof on here, no roof bed. It's longer. So the Boxdrive 680, much longer. Let's have a little look inside. So 680 gives you a huge garage in the back. It's got to be 6 foot deep. Inbuilt shower. Storage. Big bed. Extra above bed lockers. And I do like that light wood finish, but sadly for us, it's too big. Now, if you're looking for a small, compact, easy to drive 6 metre-ish van, then how about this from Knaus? This is the new Vansation. This is based on a T6 Volkswagen chassis, but with a coach-built style rear cabin. I think it's just a 2-berth van with travelling seats for 4, but really interesting concept if you're looking for something smaller. Big garage. Tiny little bed at the back. Not quite sure how you arrange that for sleeping. I think it does something clever with the cupboard here. Yeah, so the shower will fold through to create more space. I'm not going to fiddle with it and try and operate it now because obviously it's set up for a show demonstration, but my understanding is that this panel moves over, so it closes off, so you've just got the toilet area. Got a nice inbuilt shower, very cleverly packaged, and then that would free up this space here to extend the bed. Overhead lockers, usual kitchen sink arrangement. Loads of headroom, nice glass panel at the front. And if you're familiar with a Volkswagen, dashboard layout and controls would be great. And obviously it's going to drive like a VW van, which is no bad thing, especially if you're doing longer trips. You get that good long distance comfort. This one's listed at 82,000. I like it, interesting concept. I think it's probably a 2-person van, really. Well, it is a 2-person van. So maybe when we're retired, kids have fully left, it could be something to consider. These Germans are getting really clever with their designs and innovation. There's 2 vans here, again based on the T6 platform from Weinsberg, and they take the pop top to a whole new level. Again, looks a bit like a combination between a camper and a coach-built van, but very clever full-length pop-top arrangement. So I'll have a look inside, see what these are laid out like. I think, again, they're probably geared up for 2 people. Very familiar Volkswagen layout.
4'5", you wouldn't have a problem.
£90,000. Access door at the rear is pretty low, which is fine if you're short, but wow, look at all this space. And it's insulated. This is really quite nice. Lights in the top. Central layer for dining area. Bathroom. I guess, yeah, you lift the nozzle out for the shower. This must be where you arrange the bed. A bit like a caravan style. There's some clever storage and ideas. And most importantly, being German, feels well designed, well put together, built to last. So this is the Weinsberg Carabus 600. So this is a 6-metre Fiat Ducato based van. This is a 4-seat but 3-berth camper van with, again, the German design and take. It's got a slightly higher roof than what a lot of the Fiats have. But as with all the Fiat-based vans, they come in at a significantly lower price. So this one's topping out around about 72,000. So almost 20,000 less than some of what we've seen so far. So we've got a transverse bed, double bed, storage lockers above. Good garage space. Again, light wood lockers. Quite nicely finished. Haven't got flush windows on these, and this, but interestingly, most Fiats have the fridge mounted on the end. Which doesn't seem to be there. We've got a tall fridge. There you go. Tall fridge. Wardrobe underneath. Good sized bathroom. There's quite a lot to like about this. However, from my point of view, the travelling seat could still be a little bit better. I have to get Harry to test it for comfort, but this is a nice feature. Love the window at the top here. Lockers along. And you're going to get, this will convert into the nighttime bed for the 3rd berth. I'm going to try and resist the temptation to look at these coach-built motorhomes that are all over the place with their 6-figure price tags, but they are very, very nice. And I can certainly see the appeal as I'm getting older of the comfort that they would offer. So I want to try and have a look at the Bailey Endeavour, which I've been looking forward to seeing for a long time. I was really, really hoping that it was going to be a perfect van for us, good size, 6-metre, local, based on a transit as well, which is an interesting concept. Pricing looks good. I'm just not sure how the configuration is going to work inside in terms of what we're looking for as a family. But there's one here, so let's have a look. Big double open doors at the back. The beds are arranged at the rear. It's got a long sleeping area, good storage underneath. Nice high ceilings. The transits are a bit narrower. You do get good height. Good windows. Nice and airy. 3 berth. Full oven. Don't really think you need an oven, but this is the clever thing. This is how they've created extra space with this clever tambour door system around the bathroom. So when it's closed, when you're not using it, you can see there's a channel that runs round. When you're going to use the bathroom, pull the door out, and then it creates extra space in the bath and shower room. There's still a shower curtain, which, if anybody's from the old days used a shower curtain, it's horrible when it sticks to you, but I guess you're going to need it to stop the water from travelling or escaping. But it's a clever design solution to get without compromising the cabin space, because it's plenty of room here, plenty of room to stand, plenty of room to walk through, but just two berths doesn't work. Just two berths doesn't work for us as a family, and I would want proper travelling seats. So let's go and see if we can see the 4-berth version, which has a pop top, and see how they've arranged the travelling seats in that one. So this is the 4-berth version. Pop top up the top. Right. Now, there's another bed. You can have the beds downstairs. Bathroom's in a slightly different position on this one to the other one we looked at. Kitchen's at the back. But I still don't get how the travelling seats work. So that's described as a 4-seat, 4-berth van, and it is a very, very clever design. I've got to give credit to Bailey for it, and I do really like it. But you haven't got permanent travelling seats. It's just got that feel, and I guess it comes from being a caravan manufacturer, or if you've got to move all the cushions and upholstery around to create your bedding or create your sleeping area. But there's some really clever ideas in it. But it's a shame, because I was really looking forward and hoping that it was going to be the right van for us. So this one is an EV one. Charging point at the front. Range is probably not very much because it's very heavy. But interesting concept. So this is the new Hymer Ayers Rock with the pop top on the top. 5.4 metre van. So quite compact, good logical or good small step up from a Volkswagen California style camper if that's what you're used to. Short van means small bed at the back. So it is a double, but it's a narrow double. Nice windows all around, nice finish, nice cupboards, a nice airy feel. I think, as I said earlier on in the video, lots of manufacturers seem to be using a lighter wood for this season's models. It's quite a small bathroom, quite narrow.
Maybe it's in the pack, you know, which we reveal.
So these travelling seats, whilst they've improved, they are definitely better than they were. It's still quite a narrow seat. It's probably be fine for just Harry, but it's not really for two people. The latest Fiat Ducato 8 dashboard. The Hymer vans do have a nice fit and finish to them. Good size pop top area, and even with the pop top you've still got the roof light, skylight. Soft closed doors and various little storage cubbies. And a double open fridge. So I like that, I do like it. We'd be looking for a 6-metre version just to give us a bit more cabin space. So this is inside the Hymer Grand Canyon, 6-metre. Again, Fiat base, slightly bigger bed because the van's a bit longer. Fridge is in a different place. It's by the bed instead on the end of the worktop. Nice quality bathroom. And again, a fairly small travelling seat. but they have improved the angle or rake of it. They're not slidable though. Looks like they've got a little step to get up for the bed, which again is useful, as we found when we were using the California. I do like these, the finish, quality on the finish is really, really good. So the Hymer Yosemite, another 6-metre version of the Fiat van. And this has got long ways beds, so I think it's German bed layout. The bed's running back to front. So it helps with storage. Helps if you want to sleep individually. But it's a personal preference. Nice top window. Hymer 600 behind me. Last year we saw one in a very vivid blue colour, which was probably not to everybody's taste. This is the new trendy, more subtle grey. Got a pop top, but interestingly is based on the Sprinter chassis. So 6 metres long, just under. Weight of 3.5 tonne, so drive it on a normal licence. Fingers crossed we're going to have some nice travelling seats, some good space and a good fit and finish. High ceiling given a Sprinter. The seats look bigger on these, and I have to say better. Fridge is a vertical fridge by the bed. The bed is pretty high up, so I'm hoping that there's a little ladder to access. No rear side windows, which means it's a bit darker back here. You can certainly feel it's a little bit narrower. Little window in the bathroom. Again, a shower curtain. So I like that. It does look big, but it's still a 6 metre van. Looks big because of the height. But yeah. So Hymer S600, again 90-odd thousand pounds. If you want a camper van, you need 90 grand. I'm not going to get anywhere near that Grand Canyon S behind me. So that Mercedes Sprinter chassis, 4-wheel drive, raised travel height, a weight of about 4,200 kilos, 4.2 tons. It's really tall. It's really cool, but it's £130,000. Nice bit of kit though. Coolest van at the show, probably. Most expensive van at the show, probably. Most unlikely van that I'm ever going to own, probably. What a weapon. The Hymer Venture S. So this is Adria's new Twin Max, which is their equivalent, I guess, of the Volkswagen Grand California. 6.8 metres long, all of the usual Adria design traits and great ideas, and new to the market for this season. This one behind me has got a price point on it, starts at 80, but a spec up comes in at £115,000, so an expensive van, but certainly looks good. Shame they're not doing a 6-metre version for the UK at the moment, but we'll have a little look inside and see what we think. Being a long van, you've got a huge bed, plenty of overhead storage, and locker storage underneath. Massive garage. Nicely finished. Nice upholstery. Familiar cabin layout from Man. We have got some good, decent rear travelling seats, which is brilliant. However, it's only a 2-berth van. So for a big van, nice bathroom. The finish on these Adrias is really good. And then we've got this swivels for your shower. Clever configuration. But I'd be happy to take a van that's 40 centimetres shorter and doesn't have such a massive bed, because we don't need it. And it also has an oven. So really well laid out, well designed van. I'm sure Adria will have a lot of success with it. Not right for us. It's surprising that given how big it is that there isn't a option for another berth or 2 berths. So here's something a little bit different. So this is new from Adria. This again another new product from Adria. This is their Active Duo campervan. So small campervan. It's won an award from one of the national magazines for best small campervan. It's based on a Renault chassis and is designed to compete with the small ubiquitous campervans from Volkswagen, the T5 conversions, Californias, and anything of that sort. And it looks really interesting. Really competitive price. This one is £70,000. Twin slider doors, which is a interesting arrangement that we've actually seen on the new Volkswagen California concept that's just been launched. Pop top, 2 sliding seats, so 4 berth, 4 seats. Good storage at the back. You can see the seats run all the way backwards and forwards. Having owned a twin slider van, having doors both sides is really, really useful. Clever little arrangement on the back as well with the tent canopy that clips onto the tailgate. So a sheltered area for working at the back, access to the rear cupboard, so you could set up your seating area in poor weather. Zip it down. Not sure you leave it open whilst you're sleeping overnight, but a really clever arrangement for a small van. So it's marketed as a good compromise between a motorhome and a camper van if you need something smaller. I think it looks great. I think it looks really, really funky. Love the graphics. 6 metres long, 2.1 metres wide, not too tall. And its larger sister, the 6.5 metre, has won an award from Motorhome magazine for the Best Motorhome 2024. So they can obviously see the value in it as well. Having had a look at the prices, it's difficult to have a good look around the van because there's lots of people interested in it. But having a look at the prices, this one spec'd up is about 80,000. Automatic gearbox is obviously going to add a bit onto that. I need to have a look at what other options you've got available, but interesting. Interesting alternative to, certainly, if you're looking at 90-ish for a Grand California, and arguably there's more living space, more practical daytime space inside. So this is inside the Chausson, something I didn't think I'd have a look at all or be interested in at all, but it looked really funky from outside, and it's got quite a clever configuration. It's marketed as a cross between a motorhome and a campervan, a coach built one. We've got a bathroom in the back, quite a big bathroom, shower room. This will be the bed storage. Here we go. Big fridge. And a drop down bed. Here's something a bit special, an Airstream, accompanied viewing only. Check bank balance before booking viewing. Behind us, this is a conversion by Jans Bespoke. So this is a conversion on a medium wheelbase crafter with a pop top. Very nicely finished. Nice materials. Proper travelling seats. Very nice van. Priced from £99,995. It's a proper piece of kit, but it's expensive. But the quality was certainly there. It wouldn't be a campervan show without a nice Volkswagen conversion, and look at this one from Bodans. Very nice layout, very nice finish. Fridge, cooker, twin burner, sink, even some Dachshund cups. Very nice finish. £73,000. So California money, probably cheaper than a California, but very nice, nicely finished, good looking van. Okay, so found our way to the Westfalia stand, our favourites. I think they're always going to be our favourites, but the price is creeping up and up and up. This is a Columbus 640. It's £199,000. Very nice fitments, very nice finish. The best travelling seat by far in anything we've seen, and this is the one that converts to the small bed. Lovely flooring with underfloor heating, end kitchen. Been a 6.4 metre, you've got longer bed at the back. Just a very, very nice van. But it's expensive. But, you know, compared to the Grand California, I think it's a better layout. Very, very nice. Nice garage space. Again, very nicely finished. Lady said lead time on them, it could be anything up to a year at the moment. Now the Westfalia Sven Hedin, or Sven Hedin, however you want to pronounce it, as a special edition, comes in around about £92,000. Now, on paper, it ticks an awful lot of boxes for us. It's a logical step up, it's 6 metres, it's technology that we like, it's well put together, it's well finished, it's 4-seat, but it is just 2 berth. It's the only stumbling block. So for us, as a family, a shrinking family now as the older ones get up and move away, we just do need that extra berth, unfortunately. So to create the bed space, you have these pop-out flares on the Sven Hedin, which are electric, come out by 4 or 5 inches, create extra legroom inside the cabin. Very nice looking Club Joker, Westfalia Club Joker, all off-road style with the chunky wheels and arch mouldings. This one features a toilet in the back. So for a Volkswagen T6 conversion with a toilet in the back, opposite your kitchen. Not sure on the hygiene criteria of that, but ingenious packaging. This is a really clever looking awning system from Thule. These sort of canvas panels zip together to create a really big outdoor space. I really like that. So what a great day. Seen some fantastic vans. There's definitely some new configurations, new design trends for 2024, and some old favourites as well. Interestingly, I don't think the show was quite as busy as it has been in the past, which is, I don't know if that's a sign of the economic climate, but also noticed that a lot of the prices on the vans have crept up as well. It seems that you need £90,000 to get into a mid-range camper van nowadays, which is a lot of money in anybody's book. But anyway, I've had a great day. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you on another video very soon. Thanks for watching.